We'd lost all hope, and then...
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
He would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Masaranas, Lethalin.
It was a team effort.
It often is. Some fights can't be won alone. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained its strength. Elgar'nan sacrificed his own Venatori to it, a punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. If the Venatori move again, the Shadow Dragons will hear about it first. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
Hey, Wolfpack! Welcome back to Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Episode 68 was dope. I love the last thing we did, and we're here now. Quest completed, Blood of Arlathan, and we got a few sturdy recruit common appearance, Veil Jumper, Codex. A lot of people was bond increase. Let me see, Balara, Davern, Nev. Okay, Harding. And is that it? Can I read this? I should be at next level now. Alright, let's see. The team rushed to Arlathan Forest to save the Danish elves from mandatory sacrifice. There they witnessed Elgar'nan awaken his dragon thrall, Lusican, once worshipped as the old god of night. Danish blood would have been spilt to restore the dragon to full strength, but with Solas' help, Elgar'nan's plan was thwarted. With his captives lost, Elgar'nan was forced to sacrifice his own cultists to his dragon.
Might be a good time to see what Solas thinks of all this.
Alright, gotta speak to Solas. Level 46. Alright. I do have one skill, so I do know kind of what I'm going for, if I'm right. It's the projectile thing. Oh, I have to get this first. That, then a projectile one. And then we're good. Alright. Okay. If I did this right, y'all also should be seeing a little small cut between the episodes. I went back and reloaded the thing and got that chest that was in the middle of Arlathan, the Sanctum. So I kind of explained that. But real quick, let's take a quick look at the map. Okay, no one wants to speak right now. They're together, they're together. And I need to speak to Solas. As far as my journal goes, yeah, that's the only thing we have to do. Besides this, which still isn't open. Alright, let me go speak to Solas real quick. And after this, I might take a bit of a break, give me something to eat, all that good stuff. But I did get a new armor set. I want to kind of check that out real quick before I talk to Solas. To kind of see what that, if it's anything good. Usually it's not. Looked like it was further down. It was this one. That's trash. That's horrible trash. That's pretty much this one, only silver. Like, y'all not... Like, I don't understand. Some of this. Like, this one is fine. I'm okay with this. I wish it was in a different color. That one's nice, but I'm not a Grey Warden. That's not bad. Again, I kind of wish it was a different color, though. That's not bad at all, actually. I do wish that was a different color. But I have come to really like this one. There's also this N7 one. This is from N7 and N7D. But I like this one, but I do like the coat better, so I'm sticking with this. Oh, I did get this one as well. It's not more to Venter, obviously, and it matches Nev's, but I don't want to wear that one. You also have this one, this one's fine too. I don't mind this one, but I'm sticking with this one. This one was dope. I do like this one a lot. All right, and there's no new helmets, really. Oh, wait, hold on. What's this? Oh. Oh, no. Never mind. I thought that would be a little nicer. It is not. It's not nice at all. Yeah, helmets aren't good. There's no real and no, that clashes with everything else I got on, so no. Okay. Talk to Solas.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. Whatever my frustrations with them, it feels good to have helped my people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elgar'nan was a reminder of simpler times.
You said you found the Dalish frustrating. Why is that?
It is unfair to them. I lived for thousands of years, and after I imprisoned the Evanuris, I slept for thousands more. I awoke in a world that had forgotten the ancient times almost entirely. And those who tried to remember Elven history, like the Dalish, had gotten so much wrong.
Let me guess. You tried to tell them what they were getting wrong, and they didn't believe you.
There are few things that frustrate me as much as ignorance. I tried to explain the truth to one clan. When I convinced them that I was truly Fen'Harel, they attacked me. After that, I hid my explanations behind the facade of having witnessed events in the Fade.
And the Fade is the realm of dreams. Hard to present that as evidence.
Yes. The Dalish had no reason to believe me. I could only watch as they continued to worship Elgar'nan. Though we may have seen the last of that tradition, at least.
You and Elgar'nan were really tearing into one another back there.
I needed to goad him to anger in order to distract him.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, while all of the Evanuris were monsters in their own ways, Elgar'nan was the worst. Or perhaps it is more honest to say that his were the faults I've found most objectionable. You have met him now. Heard his voice hammering at the doors of your mind. And you have met me. Can you see how he and I might frustrate one another?
The way the two of you argued, it didn't feel like enemies. It felt like family.
How so?
Family knows you better than anyone, and that can be good or bad.
I had not thought of it that way. But yes, we had centuries to stoke the fires of our hatred. I saw his rise to tyranny coming, and could not stop it. And he saw me disrupt his plans for dominion time and time again.
All right. I can see how you and Elgar'nan would hate each other.
He has always been what I most feared becoming. Callous and uncaring, his arrogance unchecked. To have that much power and no one to remind him that he could be wrong.
Well, he had you.
And I suppose I had you.
We would have had a hard time getting out of there without your help.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elgar'nan's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elgar'nan out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
I appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have been easy.
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it, but being afraid to change. Elgar'nan's pride is no greater than mine, but he denies any failure on his part, and I at least try to acknowledge my mistakes. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. It took me centuries to build such a bond during my rebellion, and when I served the Inquisition, I try to avoid entanglements.
What about the Inquisitor? Does he not count as a friend?
He does. One of several I grew fond of despite myself when I was with the Inquisition. There was also Cole, a spirit of compassion I helped adapt to our world. He was the only one who knew who I really was. I miss him a great deal. Josephine, the Inquisition's ambassador, was a bastion of kindness and decency in a world that looked down on elves and apostates. Even Cassandra Pendergast of the Order of the Seekers. She was what a believer should be. Faithful, practical, committed to serving, not ruling. I suppose I did bond with the Inquisition after all, as you have with your team.
Thank you for sharing that. So what comes next? What are the gods going to do?
Elgar'nan and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elgar'nan's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
So now Elgar'nan's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elgar'nan's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens. And it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
Okay. We always knew this was going to be hard, right? And yeah, maybe it's a little harder now. More than a little. But either we stop this, or all of Thedas falls. So we see it through. All the way. Because no one else is going to.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
I can think of a few options, but I'm open to suggestions.
Wardens have run dry. Nothing new is moving in the deep roads.
And the Veil Jumpers couldn't find any trace of Elgar'nan or his archdemon.
The crows may have something. The Antam are moving large quantities of supplies out of the city. Weapons, armor, gatlock. And several storehouses worth of food, what little we had left. It's enough to feed the Antam Navy for 3 months. Or all of Treviso for 6 weeks.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lycanis?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
We've got options for what we do next. Figuring out where the Antam are taking those supplies should put us on the gods' trail. That said, the Venatori aren't up to anything good in Rathus.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything he's been doing in the south, we owe him an update.
I'll let him know.
Today could have gone better, but it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up. And be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, Let's make sure it's the last.
Alright. Cool. Open. Oh, there's a few things around here. What's going on? These are quest markers. Okay. A lot of quests coming up right now. Alright. Let's read through this. A letter from the Hosberg Wetlands. Rook, we have continued to study changes in the Blight. Our latest findings are very interesting and disturbing. We can't let this spread continue. We'll catch you up next time you're in Wetlands. There's a quest over here. Let's see. Rook, we heard the wonderful news coming out of LXIX. You're doing... Wait. You're doing... I don't like how that's written, because that's not a comma after LXIX. Because it say, you're doing, we're told. I don't like that sentence right there. The Venatori are still reeling from their failure. Andorians caught wind of some of their most recent plans. Drop by the shop when you can. Mavaris. Alright. So what I am going to do, I'm going to do one of these right here. If you want regrets.
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides, this talk of taking on a solid form. I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Delirium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solas. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elgar'nan. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
What?
This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but... what?
This puts all of elven history in a new light, not to mention what we think about spirits.
I mean, some magic works differently for elves. If we came from spirits, that'd explain it.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
If we let it out, is that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davrin's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
If the world learned about this, and it led to attacks against elves.
Elves have enough trouble as it is down in Ferelden.
We have to tell someone, though. Strife and Irulan, at least.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one would believe us.
Okay. We keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solas himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
Well, his name is Elven for pride.
Oh, okay.
There's something else. Not about spirits, or not all about them at least. Solas didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mathal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solas was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
Lyrium is the blood of the Titans.
The Titans would have felt it as an attack. They defended themselves.
The first memory we saw with Elgar'nan seizing power, it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans and the Elves.
Lace, I'm so sorry.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture. But I think that's part of what Solas regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried. You said it yourself.
He did it for Mythal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented if he just told her no.
Then he's got a war on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.
Yo, my head is reeling from that revelation just now. Everything else, all of this, completely fine. Like, I got all this. This one has literally shook everything. The elven gods were actually spirits? Like Solas, Mythal, Elgar'nan, June. Oh my, what? Like, oh my, all of them were spirits first? And they took physical form using lyrium? And it shook the world because it hurt the Titans. So what the hell? So they're not. So wait. I'm more confused. Wait, I'm confused because I'm trying to figure out. Okay, the elven gods are elves. That's what their physical bodies are, but they were spirits first. So were all elves spirits initially? Did they actually birth the rest of the elves? I have so many questions. I'm so confused now. And hold on, how many more of these I have? I have one and two over here. I'm legit. I am tempted to just do these other two. But look, I gotta think that through. That was the most earth-shattering one we had. Like, none of these other ones really surprised me. Like, Mythal joined Elgar'nan, we knew that. That's fine. Solas trapped him in the veil, cool. The one down here, Solas was felt someone went to like all of this. This was fine. That one, that's so mind-bending. What the hell? That's the first revelation that he has regret that I was like, oh, that's intense. Okay. Okay, like 5 of you have things. Okay, let's go talk to Tosh first. Dude, that one was insane. What's up, Tosh? Why do you have I don't know why you have this mirror in here.
Hey, I got word from my mother. She wants to talk.
Have you talked with her since?
Nope, not since I told her I was non-binary. But her note said she wanted to talk about that tablet we found, the old Kunari one. Of course that's what she wants to talk about. We can go whenever you're good.
I'll let you know.
Again, the term binary, I don't understand how that's in. Oh god, I don't know, like the binary term is the only thing that's really creeping me out. But granted, I guess there's not another word for it. So I guess I don't know. I don't know why I went downstairs. I knew Emmerich had to talk, and I just kind of blocked it out a little bit. Alright, Emmerich, what you got?
Mana, hello. I assume Vorgoth's not far.
We have her, Rook. We have her. We know exactly what she's planning.
The professor asked us to research the artifact that came into the possession of Johanna Hezenkos.
She carries a gloaming lantern.
That bad as it sounds?
They were fashioned in ages past by unscrupulous necromancers. The lanterns steal and concentrate life.
Johanna could use it to leech life from hundreds at a time. An endless source of power.
I never studied necromancy into Winter, but isn't that stupidly dangerous?
Johanna is, unfortunately, skilled enough to make an attempt. But we found her.
She has returned to Blackthorn Manor.
Hezenkos intends to hold a soiree.
That can't be her whole plan.
No, but I propose a small group infiltrate Johanna's lair while she's distracted and destroy her lantern.
Let's do it.
Vorgoth and I must return to the necropolis.
Hunt well.
If only we could make Johanna see reason.
You tried before. She seems stubborn.
Perhaps that's why she attained immortality, while I quake on the threshold. If I make my own bid for lichdom. Oh, it's no use pretending this hasn't stirred up that old dread of my own mortality.
You could also be having a normal reaction to facing danger every other day.
No, it shouldn't be this crushing, this prevalent. Oh, Johanna was never beset by these sort of fears.
Little fear's healthy. You'll feel better once we crash her lair and destroy that lantern. Promise.
Okay. That's a good thing. Okay, that's all of the... that got continued. I'm really tempted to just go to the next one here, but I don't want to do all of them in one episode. I want to spread them out. Let's see, any memento that I collected that puts you over the edge?
The Evanurers do not need.
Oi.
They only demand. Deny them.
Okay, I can upgrade you one more time. This is the rest of the team. I need, yep, 1,050. All right, Harding didn't want to talk, right? Wasn't Harding? No, Harding didn't want to talk. Okay, let me go speak to her. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the stuff that the Evanurers were first spirits. You look like poison ivy with this giant plant in the room. This thing kind of creeps me out. It's beautiful in here, except for that giant plant. That's the only thing I don't like.
Hey, what's shaping?
No one says what's shaping anymore.
I thought it was a dwarf thing.
Yeah, if you lived in Orzammar 20 years ago.
Wow, just trying to be nice, and what do I get? Sass.
Aw, well, I appreciate it, and I'm doing okay. I think I just need some time to think and sort things out.
You can talk to your friends about it. I hear that helps.
It's already helping. You checking on me, I mean. I still remember every moment of it. Suffocating under the weight of the Titan's pain. I couldn't see a way past it. And all I wanted was for the rest of the world to suffer too. And then everyone was there. And that's when I knew we'd be okay. That I'd be okay.
I know you would have done the same for me.
You helped me remember who I was. Not some Titan, but just Lace Harding. And yes, if you ever need me like I needed you, I will be there. That is my promise to you. You know, I think about Solas sometimes. He's been trapped by his mistakes for eons. When you're blinded by sorrow and pain, you need someone to help you past it. But he's too proud for that. He believes he's alone, even when he doesn't have to be.
He'll never ask for help, but that doesn't mean we can't offer it anyway. Do you think he can be helped?
The Inquisitor and Solas were friends. I know he wants his friend back. He's reached out. All Solas has to do is take the offered hand, the simplest thing, and yet no one's beyond help, Rook. No one. I have to believe it. Or none of this matters.
So, here's the thing. I really like the fact that they've included this regrets of the Dread Wolf, because it makes you a lot more sympathetic to Solas and understanding where he's coming from. Like, you understand, like, from Inquisition into Veilguard, you kind of understood a little bit of where Solas was coming from a good perspective, but this gives you a great deal more of that, which I hands down love. Like, I love everything that we've gotten about Solas so far, so I can't be mad at it, and I love the regrets of it, because at one point, like, in one of my Inquisition playthroughs, I legitimately didn't care for Solas. He was an annoying prick. And I was like, if I see him in my next playthrough, I'm just gonna kill him. But this is very good. I do like that they've included this and has made it a lot more about Solas and everything that he is. And I think this has been a phenomenal way of storytelling so far. So BioWare, I'm applauding this because this is amazing so far. All right, let's talk to you once again. What's going on?
Rook, Efka and Antoine sent word. A warden's arrived at Lavendel with news. He might have a lead on Isaiah.
Then we've got to get to Lavendel.
Agreed. Thanks.
Okay, real quick, because this might be out of order now. I was actually recording this earlier, and I had a slight problem with everything. When I looked over to my recording for my video, the video had apparently got frozen, so I'm not sure how it happened. And I literally recorded the entire episode, and then like 12 minutes into like the next episode, only for it to, for the video to be frozen. So now I have to re-record this, and I'm in a very, not annoying mood, but just like I'm very happy I caught it when I did. And it stopped literally as I was in this conversation with Davern. So it gave me a good stopping point. I recorded everything else before then. So it's not the biggest issue. I will talk to Nev and I will talk to Balara, and then in the video, maybe that's gonna make this video maybe a little shorter. Depending, it most likely will. I do know what I would do, so I won't make it too much shorter, because I was about to say I have about, this should be like the 31:30 mark around here when Davern's conversation is done. If I am right. Yeah, so around when Davern's conversation is done, should be around 31:30. So I can add 14 minutes that I would like to actually do anything in here, but I don't think I will do anything. Maybe, we'll see. But let me talk to Nev, I'll talk to Balara, and then we'll see.
Rook, I've compiled the last reports from an informant. You remember our talk with Rana? She had a lead on Alia's location. A place called Sanctum LXIX.
A lost to Vinter Temple, right? Does this mean you found it?
I'm pretty damn sure.
Of course you found it. And you were worried.
A bit early for the past tense.
So, where is this place?
The Minratha's Catacombs, an underground temple to the god of night. It was sealed off and forgotten under a derelict building outside the Thread Market. I've had an eye on the catacombs. Alias haunted them before, but they span the city, endless twists, hidden passages. It's too much to sweep alone. Thanks to Rana's information, I was able to drop the right hints, ask the right questions. Now we've got a sanctum.
Are you ready?
Rook, I don't know. We'll find out. Ducktown's on edge. People are missing. The Threads are putting up a fight against Alia's followers, but they can't last forever. Alia's a powerful blood mage now. If I let her finish the ritual, no more chances.
So, what's our next move?
Meet at the Swan, put the last pieces in place after that. We'll see.
Okay. Sorry, I'm having my mic boom arm is kind of acting a little stupid right now, so I'm kind of having to struggle with this. So I'm in a bit of a struggle bus right now. Oh, so I'm kind of doing this all with one hand. Whoop, sit doodles. Like I'm walking and I'm doing this in control with like 2 fingers right now. So going to forgive me for that.
Oh, that's not good. Not even a little bit. Rook, we have to go. We might already be too late.
Slow down. What's happening?
The artifact. Remember how I told you that I'd know if they started another ritual? They did, and it's big. Really, really big. Arlathan big, maybe.
You sure?
Completely. Nothing else explains that resonance.
Okay. So how do we stop that from happening?
I don't know. I hope the ritual's just started. We might be able to stop it if they haven't gotten very far.
And if they've had the chance?
These rituals need an anchor with a physical body, so not a spirit or whatever Anaris is, which means Syrian. And there's only one way to free an anchor.
Then let's not waste any time.
Okay. Okay. So it looks like my video is still recording. I'm kind of paranoid about it right now. That's the first time it's happened, so I don't think it'll happen again. And I'm about 5 minutes in. Like I said, I have 14 minutes. I know there is something I do want to do. Like I said, I was actually about 12 minutes or so into my next episode, and I didn't really do much. I just went to Docktown and I was looking for mementos. So I won't be doing that this time. I'm kind of going to do a different, go a different route with it. Oh, you know what? I'll make it a warrior. Should I make it a warrior party? I'll take Tosh. I'll take Valara. Because I remember there was something I wanted to do. Since we beat Elgar'nan, or we didn't beat him, but we met him. There's this. Again.
What of your dreams?
A discordant refrain and shadows, nothing more.
In our prison, there was more. I dreamed the souls of the living abyss. And now, masked eyes across the sea. A storm that drinks the sky.
The future is intangible. Only the past and the present matter.
Hey. Storm that drinks the sea, eyes across the world, or something along those lines? Is Elgar'nan seeing something in the future about somebody from another continent? That quote is very interesting. I'm gonna have to re-listen to that. It seems like she's seeing a moment in the future about someone or something coming from across the sea. Eyes across the sea in a storm. Oh, I gotta re-listen to that quote. That might be something interesting. Wait, this is not where I want to go. I wanted to go to... I think I want to go over here. Yeah, I want to go over here. I'm just gonna do this. What the hell? So...
Bubblegum.
Okay. Where the hell are y'all fighting at? Oh, snap. Okay. I actually want to go up there. The reason I'm back here is because, remember that? I don't know.
Alright, team. That looks killed.
Alright.
I'm sorry your brother has an elven god in his head.
Sort of. Thanks. I'm sorry. I shouldn't make it anyone else's problem.
That's fine.
What?
It means garbage.
Okay. Yes, context clues help there. But what do you mean, garbage?
He's your brother. He's family. Nobody twists you up like family. Your head's twisted up enough already. So don't do it alone. Let us help with your brother.
Thank you. That's... I don't know what to say. It's very nice. Twisted up. That... Huh. Yeah.
What? Anyway, I'm over here because I want to... I saw this before and I made a note of it, but I never went back to it. I don't know if that hit him or not. The reason I wanted to look at it because I was trying to see. Wait, is that changed? Okay. Exactly what I wanted to do actually. What the hell does that ring? Maw of the Black City. Your ability damage is always as critical hit. Using ability to consume 100% of your maximum health. No, thank you. I was doing this because every time I went up to it, it said I had a certain number of darkspawn defeated. Like it was like something out of 50, I think. And I couldn't. And I literally just thought about it. I was like, oh, maybe I should come back over here, kill up to 50 darkspawn, and I can probably get whatever the chest is that's here. So it looks like I guess I was right because, yeah, now it's kind of, there we go. Alright, so I want to do also, because I'm pretty sure I've already done the one over here. Let me see. I don't think there's anything else in here to get. That was like my first unique chest in a while. Yeah, I already opened. What is that? Okay. Oh no, we're not doing that again. Nope, I'm not fighting y'all again. No, I'm not doing it. I already opened that chest. Alright, I was like, what's in here? And it's those stinking golems. I got it. It's the ogres again. I'm not fighting all three of them again. I've done that once before. I'm good. 30. Okay, I think I've actually done all my time. So I'm going to actually end this episode, guys. It was very frustrating the fact that my recording stopped or my video got frozen. But made it work. Went back here, did a few things. I'm going to go off screen and probably buy mementos everywhere. And then I'll probably do the next episode later after that. But I want to thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, and comment. And I'll see you in the next episode. Later, Wolfpack.